Welcome back to another episode of the Geeks podcast.
This is your host, Charlie Radio Williams. And this is Sean Luke.
Welcome back to another episode of the Geeks podcast.
I'm gonna shake it for you guys.
Hannibal is wiggling his bodies, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
You didn't know Hannibal likes to wiggle.
On this very special,
just a little bit.
on this very special episode of the G's for Geek podcast. It's that time of year again. We're in February. And no, I'm not speaking about Black History Month. I'm speaking about that other dreadful holiday, Valentine.
President's Day?
Wow. The other no, wait, that's
Lunar
not,
New Year?
No. The other white meat. That came out.
Arbor Day?
Speaking about Valentine's Day, or here on G's for Geek, what we call Anti-Valentines Day, and this is with the crashing lightning.
Because we don't have our sound effect box anymore.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Charlie Radio Williams.
And this is the ever hateful Sean Luke.
And
you want to just jump in my thing here?
Go ahead.
All right. Now, we all here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we all queer. And my name is Hannibal.
Why do we do this every episode? All right, why?
Because I don't mind the queerness.
It's not a tradition.
To be queer doesn't mean anything negative.
Yeah,
so.
what's wrong with you, Charles?
I hate
Yeah,
you guys.
Charles.
Because people don't know what you guys are insinuating back here.
No,
okay?
it's no situation.
Fake news. All right. So last episode on G's for Geek.
Fake news.
Last episode was a great episode. We talked about fanfare. We talked about our galactic candidates that we put out a poll for that we want you guys to definitely reach out to us so we can talk about it in the show. Mm-hmm. Sean and I shot the shit on
No, you shot the shit. I was speaking facts.
Sean shot his first promo.
Yeah, it's been a while.
To which I just want to explain from that episode before we get into Anti-Valentine's Day, which a first-time wrestler coming into the scene, new off, named the cameraman, was challenged by the Latin Lover, as well as he brought in a third candidate to challenge me in a no disqualification, loser takes all match.
Loser takes all.
Who is the new face of Sketchfed Studios?
I don't remember any of this.
It's an elimination match. And
all I remember was somebody talking about one promo, and all of a sudden he thinks he's a professional wrestler.
First of all, see you and your fake news. This is what you do every episode, and I get tired of it. I get tired of having to come here to the G for Geek podcast and have to defend myself as you're always attacking my character, attacking the things that I say.
Wow, that's why I'm so happy Hannibal is here.
The listeners can listen to this show on their own, and they can tell you which one of us is the true face and which one of us is the true troll. And you, sir, are the troll of this show, all right? And isn't that right, Hannibal?
Yeah, but I may be the troll, but I'm also the face.
Well, that goody goodness is going to be your downfall, is going to be your end. And come that magical Sunday that you have issued your challenge to me, I will stand victorious.
Charles is setting things up before we know what's going on.
Yeah, like we didn't even order anything.
I will be victorious.
As long as I have my shirt.
From the second rope to the third rope, the cameraman does his finisher.
What is your finisher's name?
It is called The Final Act.
Oh.
The Final Act.
Is that already one?
It's called The Final Act.
They maybe already one called The Final Act.
Oh, apparently that's what it's called.
Okay,
the Final Act. No, I don't think anyone's
the third act.
It's called the
third act. Could be the end.
It's called The Final Act.
Okay.
I guess.
And then I'm going to also slap the slate on you.
Slap the slate.
Yeah, because it's.
I know what the
it's a slate.
Yeah.
The slate is a.
It's that little thing that they do. Action, click.
Yeah, so
on where? Where are you gonna put it on?
No, that's going to be his finisher.
Oh, okay.
Well, both of those are my finishers. The Final Act and the final.
You can't have a finisher that use a prop. Then you can never.
No. It's not a prop. It's not a prop.
It's
just a move. It's a move.
You're gonna do your
move. Yeah, you gotta wait to see the ring. Yeah,
to do that.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
I'm looking forward to it.
I think the final slate is a submission move.
Yeah, you put your thighs between Sean's head.
It's a submission. I have thick thighs. I can't help it. That's why I noticed. Yeah. When I'm twerking, hitting that pole, cracking teeth. Anyway.
Yeah. Sean, are you afraid of this finisher? It seems like you're worried. It looks like
No, I'm just annoyed.
okay.
Nothing can be he can't be my terminado. So
You're what?
yeah, my terminado.
No, Espanol.
Okay.
That's my finisher. It's called the terminado.
No.
It means terminated. Come on now.
Oh,
You mean
shit.
terminated.
Damn, that sounds. I'm scared for you now, Sean. Yeah,
That's
Charles, I'm
right. I'm
scared.
glad you said you're scared for Sean now. Yeah, thank you.
You guys look
That,
like
that was well worded there, sir. Well worded.
Valentine's
Anyway.
Day.
Anti-Valentine's Day,
Anti-Valentine's
even though 2 out of the 3 people here are in relationships.
Hannibal's married. What are you talking about?
Still in a relationship.
You said 2 out of the 3 people.
Yeah.
Here. You still have your hand.
Damn.
You know,
Really?
Terminate him.
best long term relationship out there.
What do you
Man.
think? Well, just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean you still jack off. 'Cause
Right,
It's still
like-
something important to do.
Well, here, all right. So I can tell you this, like, for me, I already know that the person that I'm with, they hate Valentine's Day. And the weird part is I really do like Valentine's Day. So
Okay.
my anti-Valentine's Day is pretty much me trying to convince them to like Valentine's Day.
What kind of asinine, ass backwards?
Not all women like it.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about him. I'm not talking
him
about
trying
that.
to push it.
Because like I know
do,
girls that hate Valentine's
I
Day
do
too.
declare I am not all women.
Clearly you might be.
Nothing wrong with it.
I'm every woman.
He's a little energetic right now.
I am very energetic right now.
So
It's the drugs.
okay, so right.
Over the
Can you at least-
over the
can you tell
counter.
people- yeah, that's
Yeah,
don't
I'm
say
taking
like that. Jesus
I have a
Christ.
toothache right now that's been extended from the last show.
Yeah, clearly.
Damn, it's been a week.
Yo, 2 weeks of pain, I can understand his loopiness.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, for me, it's just one. I've always thought Valentine's Day was a corporate makeshift holiday just to sell diamonds and chocolates and all that other stuff.
It is
Because if you really think about it, if you love someone, you could give them gifts whenever.
yeah, it is a corporate holiday, but that's how a lot of dudes get them cheeks.
Yeah, but you can get them cheeks.
No.
anytime.
It's nothing like getting a return on investment.
No, you know what happens?
Wait, what?
Because it's like flowers, dinner, we go out, and it's guaranteed cheeks.
So if that's the case, but my man, you're the married one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What's your return on investment
First of
with
all,
the
don't
marriage?
ask him. It's not like he wants to be married. You know, he was
That's
forced into
also
it.
true.
like-
The worst thing about Valentine's Day is just the doing something that day. And what I always did for years, you know, I've been with this chick for I don't know how long.
This chick.
Well, it's been many years. My tactic is always do something either a few days before or after, because the day of, restaurants are full, everything is packed, everyone's out, fake couples all over the place, and that kind of ruins the whole idea. Because I feel a lot of people are put down, especially some, many women are put down that you have to be with someone at that time, and it could be depressing, or it could be
it's incredibly
discouraging.
depressing.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this episode, I just want to say that what Hannibal said is not only true, but even though we're not sponsored by these apps, Tinder, OkCupid,
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna pay for any of that. So
I mean, you pay for a lot of things.
A good friend of mine.
wow, really?
Oh wait, that's not a jab. You
Really?
you pay for meals, gas. You know?
Okay, Riley.
Oh,
okay, Riley.
You gotta take it out, but
But you still paying.
well, that's what you talk about in terms of an investment.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be just
Well, first of all, dating in general is kind of like thank you. I butchered so many words in the show. Dating in general is kind of like a form of prostitution. I've heard that in the past. I don't always agree.
That's a
This is
debatable
so-
topic.
I don't always agree, but
this is
it's
some anti-Valentine.
Yo, this is true.
Jesus.
This is anti-consumerism when
Yeah.
it comes to love.
Yeah, it's supposed to be someone you care about.
keep in mind, but
So
keep in
casual
mind, I
relationships
like to
don't
take.
make sense.
I like to. All right, I'm learning how to go on dates now in my life, and I actually like going out on dates. With that being said, it is kind of like a form of prostitution.
You can still take her out on a date, like a regular date. You don't have to make it.
Yeah, but
Like a
okay. So what
Valentine
he's saying,
theme situation.
yeah, like I think what he's saying is that you're taking the person out on a date expecting something else.
Well, yeah, I think. All right,
That's
so
what.
I think
That's
where
what.
that,
That's where the connection.
where that
comes in.
mind frame comes from
Is that your mind frame?
No,
you
it's not
pig?
my mind frame.
You
But I
pig?
So then it's not prostitution.
I do know people with the mind frame that look. I'm going to take her out with the expectations. I'm going to get them cheeks.
But then that. Once it happens, then it would be considered what you're saying,
Okay.
because it all depends on the severity of the
Very
situation.
naive in this
But
topic.
true true prostitution, right? Is there's a guaranteed exchange of goods. And
It has
services,
nothing
right?
to do with Valentine's
A
Day.
date is no guarantee you're gonna get laid.
Right.
But you're
That's-
supposed to be with the
that's my
person
thing.
regardless of
Unless
sex.
you- unless
but there's
you-
a pig over
But
here.
Unless you're coming with your A game.
Well, that's the thing. Well, I don't know about all that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like when you're going out with an escort, let's say that.
Yeah.
Because with an escort, right, you're doing all that stuff. You're going out, you're doing the dinner stuff and
The
everything.
experience, the
Like that.
girlfriend
Right,
experience.
the girlfriend experience with the expectation that you're going to be spalacking at the end of the night because that's what you
it was
paid
guaranteed.
for.
It's not guaranteed?
Wait,
It
I
is.
thought-
guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the guarantee that you're going to be spalacking, but you want that whole girlfriend type experience.
Yeah.
I always thought that the escort wasn't a guarantee. I always thought
It depends on the kind of escort services you go for.
Okay.
Okay, some services literally just provide the girlfriend experience where like if you're going to a party
You know,
or
that's
whatever,
all I
you
thought
want
it
eye
was.
candy. If you want some eye candy on your shoulder, they have companies for that.
That's all I thought it was. All I thought an escort service was like you pay just to have somebody that you think is
It's
meets
once
your
again, it's
preferences
different.
and-
You know,
okay.
there's very
I
much
have an
differences.
idea.
Okay.
Okay, we go to one of these escort services.
I'm in a relationship. We can't
Yeah,
do it.
just no one's fucking.
Let him say.
We
Let him-
get one, right? A really pretty girl.
We're gonna do
And,
quotes.
then we're gonna be the valet for one of you guys at the wrestling
You
match.
don't know who drives. Okay.
Not the valet, like driving the manager. Kind of Jesus Christ.
I already know. You want the valet, the business manager type person
Yeah,
to
she
come out
comes
with.
in, walks in with one of you guys.
That would be me.
Well, you have a girlfriend, so it would not be you.
It would be me, the Latin lover, the one who needs a woman on his shoulder.
yourself.
Either that, or I'll have a bouquet of roses to give all the females in
Yeah,
the audience.
you didn't think so? Now we can't. Now we got to put our money together. How much is
We're looking at least like 300.
300 just to walk? We're not.
Yeah.
No one's touching her, right?
No one's touching her.
What? Wait, what happened? Wait, why you nodding? Why you nodding your face? Why are you shaking your face?
First of all, I'm mad that the Latin lover believes that he has to be the one walking down the aisle with this woman.
You said no.
You literally just said
You
no.
said,
You
no,
have
I
a
can't do
girlfriend.
Oh no, that's
Hannibal's
y'all
gonna be the ref,
y'all cut
so
me
he
off.
can't
You
do
didn't let
it.
me finish.
Rayadon, his character completely berates completely is the opposite of having a valet.
He goes against the grain. So.
Yeah.
We could dress her like Elizabeth.
So by
Miss
process
Elizabeth.
of elimination,
First of all, the cameraman is more like a paparazzi, so of course he would have a woman on his side.
no, he's the guy. Woman.
Yeah.
That's two escorts. How we can afford that?
yeah, but I don't think we can.
Let's set up a GoFundMe.
Now, I will say this.
Okay.
Going on a date on Valentine's Day to me would probably be like the cheesiest shit you ever did.
No, it's not.
Because think about it. You guys go on dates. If you're in a relationship, you guys been going on
When last
dates.
time you been on a date, Sean?
I'm not talking about me.
Oh no, but you can't. We're just putting you on blast here. When's the last time you been on a date, son?
The last time I've been on a date, it's been a while. I will say it's been a while. Because
Was it when you met Moses? Is it when you got introduced to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Wait, what?
I don't understand.
Are you gonna
this
kill
man
him?
is a few months older than me,
Wait.
and he's talking about.
I'm just
this
saying.
shit.
I can tell you the last time I went on.
No, I'm sorry.
And it was a fucked up
I'm
date.
sorry. You're not a few months older. You're a few weeks older than me.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, it's just okay. The last time I've been in an actual relationship was a
No,
while.
don't pull all your business out
No,
there.
no,
We just said dates. Come on.
No, and
Dial it back some.
so I only go on dates if I'm like trying to get with someone.
Some cheeks.
Not even that, because I would go on a date just for the simple fact of having just to go on a date.
You like the baby face that tried to get some cheeks.
You are better off when you are dating or going out on a date with anybody not to think the end result, like the only way this date is successful is I get laid. Because once that happens, first of all, it may not happen, then you're gonna feel bad.
cheated.
You're gonna feel cheated or whatever.
Right.
It's just a bad angle.
And
It should-
not to
yeah.
mention it fucks up your psyche because, and yes, I've actually had that mentality in the beginning.
Yeah, we're young. When we're young, yeah,
Right.
of course.
Yeah, I've had that
obviously,
mentality
yeah.
where it's like, oh,
Never.
I'm going to take this chick out.
Never had that
We're going to go to
mentality.
dinner. We're going to go to the movies, and the
Yeah, you
expectation
go play in her
is-
butt, and then
Never.
the
Right.
butt play doesn't happen.
Yeah. You know?
And you play with yourself.
And then she sticks it in your butt, and it's kind of like, oh, I guess this is happening.
Okay.
You could tell us about that later.
Yeah, that's you could do it on his soon to be podcast. Not here.
Butt play.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know, I always disagree with Jay and Silent Bob, but Strikes Back. No, not Jay and Silent Bob. Clerks too. You should always go ask them out.
Is that your A game you were talking about earlier?
Going to ask them out?
You know what?
Whatever. Like
I've already sworn that I will
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is okay to go ask them out.
No, it's never okay. Whatever. You know what? I cannot say that.
You want to do.
I cannot say that.
Because you've gone and asked them out.
I cannot say that either.
Yeah,
I have had the fortunate pleasure
to PM people
of literally telling everybody I do not kiss and tell.
Oh.
So whatever happens in the bedroom, whatever happens in the bedroom, the kitchen, the living room, the church, the park, the whole.
So let me say something to that. Whenever I hear somebody say some shit like that, it's like signing a blank check. By you saying that you do not kiss and tell, it's you signing a blank check to say, you know what? I won't tell you what I did, but whatever you can imagine and come up with, it's okay.
Well, I think in an honest moment, he could probably tell us.
Yeah, like, I mean...
Not on this podcast.
Right. Not in a public forum.
All right, can we get back to this Anti-Valentine's Day? I
think we've still been talking about Anti-Valentine's Day. Because this is all part of it.
All right, so here's my suggestions for places to go on your first date.
Wait, who asked you?
Anti-Valentine's Day dates. If you're doing
Dave and Buster's?
Yes. Dave and Buster's is one of the best places to go for Anti-Valentine's Day. The movies is another place to go.
I feel like
are you talking about on the day of? Or
but then no. See,
I'm saying
when you talk about Anti-Valentine's Day,
so you have to give shitty dates.
But going to the movies is not a shitty date. It is literally a cliche date.
That's why it's a shitty date.
No, it's not.
No, hold on. Let me finish. The reason going to the movies is a shitty date. See, I think there's nothing wrong with being in a relationship and going to the movies. But if you can do it any other time, but you choose to do it on Valentine's Day, that's a shitty date.
You're saying like there's a lack of imagination.
Yeah,
it's like it's not the easy. It's not the. I understand what you're saying. Basically,
you know what I mean?
You're not putting a lot of effort into the date.
Yeah, you're just going to something you can
kind of
unless it's a
disagree.
movie that she wants to see.
Yeah,
Right.
why can't you do that? It's kind of like what Sean was saying. Why, just like how Valentine's Day is a little bit commercial.
Okay, but what if it's a movie that came out that weekend?
That's a little bit different. I think so. And here's how I would set that up. And this is for the Valentine's, not the anti-Valentine's. Right. It's okay to do a movie, but have something else, other things planned. So like, okay, movies, dinner, and then a show or something. Like something other. But I think movies can happen any other time. So to do a movie on Valentine's Day is very shitty. It's there's nothing imaginary about it. Unless you're a teenager. If you're a teenager and there's nothing else for you to do, okay. But you're an adult, it's a shitty.
I will agree to that part for the unless certain circumstances apply.
Thank you for taking your time with the word that.
Right. So. I mean, for me, it's totally opposite. If I'm going to go on an anti-Valentine's Day date, right? First thing I'm doing...
McDonald's.
No, not even. I'm taking them to BBQs, right? Taking it to BBQs. We getting wasted on those Texas-sized alcoholic
I don't think
drinks.
you get the concept of what is anti and what is a normal...
Can I finish?
All right, go ahead.
After going to BBQs, getting them Texas-sized drinks, not ordering any food, right? We go to one of my favorite heavy metal dive bars, right? And we just chill, drinking, having shots and all that stuff.
But that sounds like a date. That sounds like something
that's not about anti-Valentine's Day.
No. That sounds more like a date because once again, you've already planned out in your head to do something that's very engaging. Whether if it's you guys sitting around and talking, you're going from one place to the next. So anything can happen. Anything. And this is why I have an expectation of trying to get cheeks. That sounds like an actual dating plan. But throw a little bit of food in there, even better.
Yeah, I feel like there's a miscommunication here regarding
and it's on you. It's on you. It's all on you.
It's all on me.
It's always.
But I'm over here trying to think of the non-romantic type stuff to go to. Because you can't stop
being the Latin lover. That's why come on.
It doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah. Apparently, no matter what I do, it's romantic. Yeah. It's beautiful. Women will just swoon all over me.
Words you use a lot, I hear.
Oh, whatever.
Amazing.
I've not used romantical.
Great. Romantical?
Yeah, I have not used romantical.
Oh.
I have used beautiful. I admit that.
Yeah.
Hannibal, let's stop with him for a minute. Hannibal, let's just come back to you. All right,
why'd you just cut off my mic again?
Let's just come back to you, Hannibal.
This is bullshit.
Anti-Valentine's Day, Hannibal. Your thoughts?
Well, I think mine's is nothing to do on the actual day. Like you just whatever it is, it's not on that day. Now I am a hypocrite. I'm going to be doing something that day,
Right.
but that's
But
what
it's to appease the wife.
basically.
Yeah.
And
Like,
but
that's the
'cause
whole thing.
you just don't want to deal with the crowds. It's very busy. Everyone's forced to go out and do something.
And it's a Friday night.
Well, you rather just
This
stay
year
home.
this year was on a
It's
Friday
the
night.
worst. It's like the perfect. Oh, it's the worst perfect situation.
Like, I'd rather go to a strip club that day.
I mean,
Aren't you at strip clubs every day?
Not anymore.
would Netflix and chill be an anti-Valentine?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
You don't think so?
Because you can do it any day of the week.
But that would be great. I mean, if I had that would be fantastic. But it is Friday.
Well, it
We
would
both
be.
have
Would it
time
be
off,
just
so-
Netflix and chill, or would you be Netflix and chill and you give her like a box of chocolates?
No.
Okay, so I think there are variables. So I think like when you start adding things into it, that makes it a little bit more special, and it creates a moment. Then it's anti.
And you have to know. You have to know who you are with. There are people who don't care. They are, but there are people who say they don't care, and then they do care. So you have to know. You have to like really know the person. So they may say, "I don't care, and you do nothing." They may not bring it up, but then later on you fuck up somehow, and then they bring it back.
All I'm saying is, when I finally get back into a relationship, which apparently, according to the universe, is very soon. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, you'll get there.
One must wait for things to come to them before they go to it. I don't know what that was.
First of all, that is a bullshit lie.
That was very racist. What were you trying to sound like, Charles?
That wasn't me. I just told that dude to get out of here. Like,
So basically, the only reason why I would do something for Valentine's Day.
Jackie, one more thing.
Oh Jesus!
Magic must defeat magic.
Okay, hold on.
And that
hold that thought.
Okay.
Hold that. hold that
with
thought,
you?
Uncle.
What's this?
So, the way I see it, the only way I'm doing something for Valentine's Day is if I know that a month later, on March 14th, I'm gonna get my steak in BJ.
Yeah. So you're investing in the future.
Yes.
What's March 14th?
I literally just said it. Steak and BJ Day.
Oh, that's a thing?
Look it up. It's a
I'm
thing.
going to send that to my girl right now. Like, March 14th. You may not celebrate April 14th, but I celebrate March 14th.
A really good friend of mine always mentioned the day after Valentine's Day, and he calls it
Side chick day?
no. He calls it Easy Pickings Day.
Yes, because everything is half off.
It's so many women out there upset, annoyed. Especially that was perfect. It's a Saturday, so they're upset.
Yo,
they're
we
probably
need to
drunk,
go to a
whatever.
bar that Saturday.
And then you come in Saturday.
You want to go to Cheese?
Swoop in.
I don't think they're gonna be single girls at Cheese.
Be very, very quiet.
I don't think there's gonna be angry single girls at Cheese though.
Would you guys actually go out on Saturday?
Yeah.
I thought we were planning to.
Be
All right.
very, very quiet. I'm hunting
The only
low
reason why is because
self-esteem.
I'm gonna be home alone. So
All right, let's hang out. Man, I don't want to hang out with the racists over here that's been
No, of
throwing out
course
accents
not.
over here. I don't know.
Jackie! One more thing.
we here at GS for Geek do not condone his actions right now.
Parasite won Best Picture.
It did.
right?
So you
Actually,
need to relax.
I watched that and I thought it was amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it
Is it
either.
worth going to see
Yeah,
it?
it's actually worth going to see.
Okay,
it.
I'll
It's
check
if I'm also into K dramas and K movies.
Oh, so that works for
So it
And
was
then
really it was kind of cringy once I knew but it
Is it
kind
a
of over
comedy or thriller or drama? What
It
the fuck is
it has minor funny moments in it, but it's not really a thriller. It's more of it's about a family of 4 who works their way into the household of a rich couple. But they find out that there's something else happening with one of the former employees in the house. And I don't want to give it away. I think it's one of those when you watch it, you're going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But it's definitely a great watch.
See, you can't take a date to see a foreign film on Valentine's. That's not anti-Valentine. That's way too romantic to see a foreign film. You have to read the subtitles. and all
No,
that stuff.
that is a Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is a Valentine's Day.
Yeah, unfortunately, because
Okay.
everything foreign just gives you that whole je ne sais quoi.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
as we have to get ready to wrap this up, what are anti-Valentine Day's gift? I have one that you guys may not go and disagree with, but I just have to put
Tampons.
it out there. That's an anti-Valentine's Day gift? Oh wow,
That's essential. If
that's
you're
worse than what
around.
I was going to say.
What you was gonna say?
I was going to say lingerie. Because
That's
is it
anti?
that's Valentine's Day.
anti. I think it's anti because of the era that we're living in now. Because it's kind of like shaming. It's kind of like
hell no.
It's like body shaming kind of.
Hell no.
Because you bought something that you want her to wear that you didn't consult on her, and you bought it, and now it's kind of like your expectations is she has to wear this.
I disagree.
I disagree with that
I think the one
wholeheartedly.
that my mind just popped just now, and it was one that actually had a commercial for Christmas. Peloton. If you bought
shit.
an exercise equipment, that's the worst thing.
That is the worst
right?
thing.
Like,
So wait, I don't know how to feel about that because, as a guy, because if I got a Peloton bike, I'd be happy as shit.
Yeah, but he's saying for a girl.
You buy that
because
for your
you're
girlfriend.
basically telling the girl, and this is what the controversy came in. You're basically telling the girl that you're fat, you need to work out.
All right,
On
so
Valentine's Day,
wait,
that'll be the
so
worst
wait,
thing
wait,
ever.
wait. So I seen that commercial, and if the wife didn't already look like a French fucking model,
yeah, it was a
I
weird.
can see the
her
insult.
Her face looked weird in the
what was
commercial.
she gonna
like,
lose? Like
Yeah, it didn't
the
work.
salad she ate earlier that day? I could understand the insult, but if she was like, I'm on my 600-pound life, bitch, that's love. Oh, wait, sorry. That's
You need to
You fat bitch.
really
Take
rewear that.
Take this right there.
that's love.
All right.
Okay, and I don't mean that. The thoughts and the views.
You've
of
been saying a
Charlie-
lot of offensive
The
things.
thoughts and views here on G's for Geek podcast is not expressed by Charlie Radio Williams of Sketchfetch Studios.
Is it?
Clearly.
Clearly. No, I think a Peloton. I think it depends on who. I think if it's something that like your wife or girlfriend really wanted,
Do not ever,
then
Charles.
hold
Don't
up.
do it.
If it's something they really want, like they've been hinting at it, that's fine.
All right, but no
if they've
hints.
been hinting
Okay.
at it, but if it's something that you're just like, oh, I'm gonna get this bitch an exercise bike, no, that's kind of insulting. All right, I think you should never get somebody something if you wouldn't get it for yourself and thought, then
Yeah.
that's a golden rule.
Pots
right?
and pans, maybe.
A bowling ball.
Well, I mean, if she likes baking, then get her bake stuff. Like
Yeah.
if she's an artist, you buy her paints and
A
brushes.
vacuum. Actually, I should be doing that. Clean the fucking house.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right.
and you'll just be buying it for yourself.
Yeah,
I would do
Yeah.
that. I would do that as a sexy Valentine's Day, like get all like naked and just wear like a French
maid.
maid outfit and just clean the house for her all day.
Be like the Mr. Clean commercial.
Yeah.
Have that ass.
I mean, it
shake
doesn't
back
have to
and
be a
forth.
French maid outfit. I'll just
You should.
Some-
Actually, you
I'll
should.
put on a tie, get her a bell, and wear some chaps.
Dude, go for it.
Yeah.
Do
And
it
take
for
a
your
picture. We
girlfriend.
all
She
like
can
to
call
see.
me Alfred. No,
Do it
no
for your girlfriend.
photos.
Oh,
Oh.
all right.
You know what? I wish my girlfriend was into Valentine's. I do.
Just a yeah.
Yeah, I wish she was, but
Well.
she's not. I'm going to do something for her anyway, but she's not.
Gotcha.
All right, we need to wrap it up.
Yeah,
we need to wrap it up. Like some of you need to wrap it up because I'm tired of Scorpios.
You do realize this after Valentine's Day.
I'm
right?
tired of Scorpios. Well, I hope they wrapped it up because you know what? We'll be walking around with a bunch of fucking Scorpios.
Yeah, I know. It's a pain.
All right. And
Was it November babies, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the November babies.
Scorpios.
You know how much of a
Yeah.
pain in the ass it is to be buying gifts in November?
Yeah,
Right before
Scorpios.
December?
Yeah, Scorpios.
Yeah, that's how
You
it
know?
goes. Say it again.
Scorpios. They're the rabbits of the community. So all they do is fuck. Scorpios.
Yeah.
I'm a Taurus, so we
You're a bull.
yeah, stubborn.
Yeah, he's a bull, all right.
right. Fuck you.
Sean, what are you?
Gemini.
Oh, the worst. Two-faced it.
Nah, listen, we're the most intelligent out of everyone.
Oh,
I don't know. That's a
no,
bad
about
experiences.
that.
You be the nicest Gemini.
Can we talk about signs on the next show? Can we
No,
talk about
no,
signs?
I'm not gonna tell you mine. either.
Signs and horoscopes, numerology.
I'm with it.
Okay. No, let's not talk about
Wait,
it.
are you-
Nah, I'm with it,
Let's
man.
not talk about it on the next show.
Yeah, we're not. All right.
Can we
we're
get
gonna talk
Can we
about
get a
it.
psychic caller on the next show?
What's wrong?
What?
Yeah, we're going to talk
We
about
got set up
signs.
multiple GoFundMe's. His
Okay.
tooth and 2 escorts for the wrestling match.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
And then now we got to do a psychic.
Okay.
We're gonna just get 2 blacks. What are you gonna do?
Oh, wait, what?
You know
blacks,
what? I
either
I would
white,
prefer an African American
So a
escort.
black. What do you want? What do you want?
I don't know.
Hispanic.
First of all, I feel
Someone
like
from
somebody
Parasite?
here was going to say Asian because apparently I always get.
I mean, there are Asian escorts.
But
If
people
you want,
always
I know
assume.
a-
But
I
people
know a
always,
Japanese
hold up.
escort.
When I was younger, and I'm gonna wrap this up. When I was in my teenage years, it was always like, "Oh, Charles, you're so into Asians." And now that I'm older, I'm like, "No, I'm into everyone." People are like, "Ah."
Charles.
I tell people now, like my girlfriend is like,
Charles.
"What?
You've expressed that.
Ooh, have I?
No shit.
Yes.
Yeah, in the
Ooh,
past.
no, I'm not into Asian.
There's nothing
women
wrong with being
anymore.
into Asians.
I'm just not into Asian.
We'll
women.
get Charles an Asian escort.
And it's not race, it's just preference. I'm just not
and
into
Sean will get a black.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
a black. Can we?
What's wrong with-
Can we say African American?
She may not
West
be
Indian
African-American. She could
American
be for some other.
from Africa.
I mean, if she's from the Caribbean, that's all the
Is she
better.
from Paris?
well,
You know, like
saying black sounds very racist.
Black?
Coming from a person who might have said a few racist things.
that's true.
Yeah,
You
I don't
rubbing off on me, sir.
but I can't
Yes,
be racist.
sir.
It's about power.
Lord.
Jeez, we can talk about that one later if you want.
Yeah,
But next
exactly.
episode, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Geeks for Geek podcast, which once again, I don't know if I said this earlier, is a podcast with geeks that just talk about being geeks, their geek life, and all things geek. I'm your host, Charlie Radio Williams.
And this is Sean Luke.
And I'm Hannibal.
And as always, I hope you guys had a great Valentine's Day. If not, I hope on April 15th, you managed to get some pickings. And as always, we are out of here.
The G is for Geek podcast with Charlie Radio Williams and Sean Luke is a presentation of Sketchfed Studios, produced by Charlie Williams and edited by Hannibal Darby. To find more episodes of the G is for Geek podcast, make sure you check them out at Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, and wherever else your podcast needs. If you need to hear Charlie Radio Williams and Sean Luke shoot the shit on any of your topics or questions, please send a tweet to the two geeks on Twitter, or you can send a message on Instagram for the Geektopians. For web series, podcasts, blogs, and more, please make sure to head over to sketchfedstudios.com. And as always, stay geeky, stay you.